Right, welcome to another lesson in High School ICT. In this lesson I want to demonstrate how we insert an image or a picture into our web page, the code that we would use, and then I want to show how you can use that same icon or another image and create it to be a hyperlink to a website or to another page within your in your website. Okay, just to start, just to remind you, please make sure that you have all your images, there's my image, this is my audio that I'm going to use for the next lesson after this. There's my video that I've got, here's my web pages, any documentation, etc. Make sure that you have it all in the same folder. It just makes it easier when you are linking and you need to open, and the images or videos need to open and play, etc. Alright, the other thing, when you need to put in the name of the audio file or the video file or the image that you're using, what you want to do is go to the actual file, right click on it, go down to properties, and then you want to, there's the name, and you want to highlight it, Control C to copy, so that you can use it with the exact spacing and wording as it is when you saved that particular file. Okay, because sometimes we don't see that we put maybe 2 spaces by accident when we were typing, and you don't pick that up because you can't use the hide show formatting tool, and then you have it that the image doesn't open and you start to panic. So that's what I've seen in the past with students, so please keep that in mind. Alright, let's go to our coding page and get cracking with our coding. Right, so here's our coding. Remember again how we set it up, how we save. Go look at previous lessons. Important that you've saved it as HTML. That's if you're using Notepad++. You could use another content developer software. That's fine. There are many out there. Okay. And please keep in mind all the metadata and that you want to type in doctype HTML. Right, so in our body over here, I want to insert an image. And for that I'm going to use the image tag, and it's img, and then src for source equals, and I'm going to put in the name of my image, okay, hot tip icon, and make sure that you know what the extension is. We should have checked it out, but I remember it was JPEG, okay, because it needs to pull that. And then we also have sorry, just come back to that because it's only going to give you the name of your file, the way you named it. You need to make sure that you put the extension in. You'll see that when I do the next video on video and audio, when you insert a video and an audio clip onto your web page, the same thing, you need to put .mp3 or mp4, whatever. Okay, now we also have attributes. We're going to speak more about that in other lessons, and I'm going to put in alt. Okay, this is something that you're going to have to put in with every image. Remember this, the alt. So it's the alt text, so that when you take your mouse and you put it over the image and the image doesn't display, at least you can read and see what that image is meant to be or what it's pointing to. And oh gosh, hot tips. Okay. And then I want to put in the width of my picture. Let's say we make it 200 and semicolon, and I want to put in the height equals and make that 200, and then we're going to close our angle bracket, and we're going to save, and let's run it. There we go. There's my image. Right, I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to put a smaller image in, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, what the coding looks like when we put our mouse over and then it changes from the arrow to the hand on our cursor. Okay, so I'm going to copy this over here, Control C. Alright, so remember that when you put a hyperlink in, and that's what he did in the previous lesson, you are always going to use the anchor tag, and that is the A. And with that you use href equals, and the name I'm going to point it to Google for now, so http google.com close quotation marks and close the angle bracket. And then remember that if you open a tag, you need to close the tag. Okay, and I'm going to make this slightly smaller. Well, let's make it 100. And let's save, refresh. Okay, can you see the difference? There's the arrow, there's the hand. Control left click opens and takes me to the Google page. Alright, so go and practice this. Not very difficult, but it needs practice so that you can remember image source, href, etc. In the next video I'm going to demonstrate how we insert a video and an audio clip. Till next time then, take care.